Hey everybody, it's King Robo. It's been a little while, but we're finally back with some My Factions in WWE 2K24, and today we're going to be looking at the Bash and the Berlin packs that came out last week. I wanted to take care of this over the weekend when the pay-per-view was shown, but I decided to wait until today to do it. It's a little late, I know, but we're going to be covering everything new. We got a couple of new personas. Well, I think only 2 of them are new, but you have chances to get 2 others that might have been a little more difficult to get. And not just that, we got a code here. It's going to be out for a little while. It's going to get you an amethyst and a free pink diamond free agent. These are usually useless. Again, if you accidentally put this on your team, it's stuck and you have to use them for the matches that he's used for. Plus 2 premium Heat Series 2 packs, which are not bad. I haven't gotten really anything good out of them, so I hope we do. But without further ado, let's jump into live events and see what is new. We're going to start off with the simple stuff here, and we're going to look at what's old and leaving soon. We have the SummerSlam challenge here with the boss battle. You need the Bret Hart from the pack on that one definitely to do this in order to get the diamond upgraded Hitman Bret Hart. Overall, I would say he's a pretty good card. The stats are up there and the badges are not bad either. Next up, you got about 15 more days by the time you guys see this. These are all of the challenges from the Legends Series 2. I only managed to get Dude Love from the last time you guys seen this. We really didn't get the chance to pull almost anything from this, but we will be able to get some free packs probably down the line, so stay tuned for that. This one gives you, as you can see, some reward packs plus the $1 Million Man himself and one of the Odyssey cards that you need for the Persona 2020's Undertaker. And then we have our first persona of the video here, the prototype. Basically John Cena in his rookie days. You would think this would have been a custom already in the game, but 2K locked it behind a somewhat massive paywall. Not good. Not good at all. And then we have another chance at Sheamus 09's persona and Chad Gable's 16 persona, plus some more rewards. These are regular cards and not premium, and one more of Undertaker's Odyssey cards of the 5. But if you didn't get these, they'll probably release it another way, so don't sweat it. And next up, we have 2 rewards from 2 different modes. This one being the Proving Grounds newest chapter. I know you guys already have taken care of this and have gotten the Carmelo Hayes to get yourself the Tyler Breeze Reward Amethyst card, which is one of the weirdest ones, but I'll take it. Helps with my collection and yours. And then next up, we have Dakota Kai. She was the reward for, I think, 2 weeks ago's Weekly Tower. So if you finished it, you are definitely able to get some good rewards here. As you can see, we got an Amethyst Zoe Starks and 4,000 MFP, 50 tokens. You're definitely going to need that because we're going to talk about some stuff in a minute. And a pack with 3 tickets in it, I think, or 2. Next up on the list here, we have some more challenges, and these are related to the Faction War bosses. As you can see, we now have diamonds. In order to get this upgraded Doink the Clown, you basically have to get him as a boss in My Factions. He's going for, I think, 8,000 points, so it's going to be a grind to get one of these. They're not the greatest. I've looked at the stats, and they're not the greatest. I'm just gonna oh boy, none of them have the resiliency that I crave. I think one has maybe rage or 2, but yeah, I'll show you what they look like. This is just the first one. Next up, if you manage to get your hands on the Amethyst Shawn Michaels from the Heat Series 2, which you're going to be able to get some free packs when you put in the code, you might get lucky and pull them. This will reward you a overall 94 diamond Eddie Guerrero 97. This one also looks like he has some amazing stats from what I can remember checking yesterday, and the badges are not bad either, so If you already have the Shawn Michaels, I hope you can do it, because it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We're not done though. We got another new persona here next to Prototype, and this one is the Macho Man Randy Savage. Slip into a Slim Jim, guys. This is the Stomp Out Challenge. You're going to need Series 2 LA Knight, and in order to get this LA Knight, you're going to need to collect all of these Ruby cards here. Mind you, I think they go for 70,000 in the card market. They're very expensive, so if you saved up as much MFP as I have, or you got lucky and just randomly pulled them, then you should be able to get this persona no problem. I actually want it. I think he's going to look cool coming down the ring. Also, might do something with personas in GM mode. Stay tuned for that. Alright, and before we get to the main stuff that's always evolved around the new packs, which are the challenges, we got the new Superstar of the Month, and that being, oh boy, Liv Morgan. Okay. In order to get this card right here, which is a jobber, surprisingly, I'm just going to let you look at these stats. This is a diamond jobber. She has 79 everywhere. The lowest I think is 70. The highest stat is 85. Finally got badges. Usually they don't come with anything. The amethyst ones were extreme disappointment. And this one has rage, which is alright. You're going to need the Series 1 Liv Morgan for this. This is the only one out for now. It's going to be out for a good month, so you got enough time. Next up, you need Series 2 Amethyst Liv Morgan to get Diamond 94 overall Finn Balor. This one has some pretty good stats. He's going to be all around fast, hit hard, and he has an extreme good amount of badges here, plus resiliency, so another good reward. Next up, this is where we get into the realm of newer, greater rewards. It's heating up, and 2K is doing it. Not the greatest, but they're doing it pretty well. I like it for those that are grinding, for you budget wrestlers out there. If you're already on the Amethyst token phrase of this, then you're going to be able to get yourself a Pink Diamond 95 overall Becky Lynch. Okay, stats. Too many 80s for me. She's looking borderline like a low tier diamond, but she is also close to it as she's a 95. She does have a lot of badges, and most of them here look promising. You can already tell. I don't need to really go over most of them. You already know what I'm probably thinking. And she has resiliency. I'm also close to getting to Kevin Owens. I need about 16 more, and we'll get our first pink. And last but not least, you're going to need the Bash in Berlin Diamond Liv Morgan card. This one is going to net you a Pink Diamond 96 overall Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dominic. And as you can see, his diving offense is at 99, next to the range is a 98, which is kind of weird. And then most of this, he's going to be fast and hit pretty hard too. So another great reward, and you have some great badges on here as well. He was missing one thing that I would probably put on him, and that is, where is it? Don't see it. Oh, he doesn't have the heavy hands. He has a striker. I would have loved to see that, but I guess they decided not to put it. But overall, still good with some resiliency. And finally, we're on the last part of this for the live events. There's a lot of stuff. As we already went over the Superstar of the Month. Those things are coming out soon, so give it some time for this month. Every week it's going to be something great, but this is just for the pack of the week. This is going to net you 6,000 MFP for the men and women. You just need one. And then we have the, I guess you could say, greatest challenge in the game that's giving the greatest rewards, as you take on the Nick Nosedive Jobber, which I think is a gold card because I did 2 matches. Yeah, it's going to give you a good amount of MFP, close to almost maybe 6. And then the tokens are about 70 in total almost. Then you're going to get a cosmetic and side plate diamond set, which is not bad, plus a random ruby McFoley. The stats on this card usually, I'm assuming on some rubies don't give the best stuff, but if this is what you wanted to boost, then by all means put them. But there are better managers. and a free Bash and Berlin pack, so that's going to be really good. So yeah, get to grinding this one. It is free and you can use any card you want. I would prefer maybe powerhouses or strikers because it's more better with them. The high flyers and the technicians are just a little bit more frustrating to deal with than the objectives. You know what I mean, guys. And last on this list here for the new packs, you're gonna need to get Sami Zayn, the Amethyst card here from the Bash in Berlin, and that will reward you another persona. Yeah, I said 2, but I got you guys. It's 3 new ones plus the 2 older ones. And this is Scott Steiner, aka Big Papa Pump 98. And as you can see, he is a persona you can unlock, so no more going to communities to find the secret custom that we had to get last year. It's officially now in the game, and he has some good stats all around that works perfectly for him. It's just that the special and finisher is looking a little sad there. He does have some badges that work really well with him. I'm just a little bummed out that he doesn't have heavy hands either. This dude is a powerhouse, so it's kind of weird for me. And he has resiliency. Alright guys, we are now in the faction wars, and we have some new rewards here you can get. As you can see, the 4 of the month. They're not the greatest. I would say most of them don't have the greatest stats, just showing as an example. And the badges are kind of tacky on all the cards, and they usually come with comeback. So if you have a lot of points, you could just buy them if you want them for the collection. But I usually just get the cheap ones or whatever I need that's important. But let's go down the list here. As you can see, we have a bunch of different diamonds you can get. So if you just want to collect them, we also have the amethyst ones that fit those collection sets. I'm not going to go over all of them, so I'm just going to skim through all of the ones right here. As you can see, that diamond jobber from earlier for Liv's Superstar of the Month challenge is here. She is an upgrade. Basically, this card is a little bit lower, and the stats on the reward one only go up by 2, so that's kind of weird. Makes no sense, 2K. But she does have better badges, I think, on that other card, and maybe Rage might be the same. Yeah, I don't think she has resiliency. And then Doink. This one is another one you're going to need. It's basically an upgrade, of course, and the stats are a little bit higher. So overall, it's going to be a little bit of a grind. But if you guys got the points, I would just pick them up if you're just fans of these cards. And now that we're in a new week, we got 3 that I need to go over. Again, I wanted to do it over the weekend, but we would only had 2, and I wouldn't have been able to talk about this week's. 28 will basically net you the reward Dakota Kai to get you a free card, so that's not bad. You're getting 2 for the price of 1. And then week 29 was measly, barely maybe 4,000 MFP, but it adds to the collection of points you're saving if you're saving. And then this week is giving you the Bash in Berlin regular base pack. You'll still get something out of it, hopefully, so get on grinding in this. It is time to go over the Bash in Berlin packs. Also wanted to say I hope you guys enjoyed the pay-per-view. I certainly did. Some of the matches were a surprise for me, and I'm satisfied. So we're going to start with the Liv Morgan card, especially this one you definitely need for the challenges, just like the Sami Zayn, which is in the Amethyst category, but we only go over the best in each collection. And this one is starting off with an 85 at the top. She has an 88 in the running offense. Most of these other stats are very low. They're looking like borderline low tier Amethyst cards, not the greatest. Pen Escape is at 88 as well with the stamina, and she's going to be fast, so figures, agility and movement speed is a 94, recovery and the special is 88, and the finisher is a whopping 99, so she gave up most of these other stats just for the bottom to be best. She's going to be able to move and just hit with the best. She has Going in Hot, Rebel Rouser, Sting Like a Bee, Endurance, In It Together, Always See It Coming, I would have removed that in it together, but everything else is pretty good. You're going to start with some momentum in that special, and you can get a finisher right off the bat. So 2 finishers there. I don't remember if she has a super finish. I don't usually use her that much, and she has resiliency. Overall, she's kind of a hit and miss, but I guess she's okay, decently good. Yeah. Next up, we got Drew McIntyre. Oh man, that match. Oh boy. He has some interesting stats as well. As you can see, he's doing well in what he can do. Running offense, I guess we'll throw in there with the 84 and the strike reversal, plus the arm power and grapple offense. We got 85 at the top. Leg power is 89. We already know why. That 3-2-1, and you're down. Body durability and the leg is also an 84, and the rest is kind of low. The strength is a 89, not bad. The recovery and specials are 84. Ooh, that's lower than Liv's. And then the finishers are 89, so it's a little underwhelming for him. But she is a faster person and smaller. Always see it coming. Pain Train, Sting, Wet, and Endurance with an Energetic Opportunist. Still, this one should add heavy hands as well. Always see it coming. It's not bad. Wet Blanket is always pretty good. Just wish that was a higher tier. And then he has resiliency. Okay. So guys, what do you want to talk about? The next one on the list or nothing at all? I think the next one here, and that being Cody Rhodes. He's starting off with an 85 at the top. The running offense is 86 with the strike reversal. Most of the other stats here are pretty low. Body durability, I noticed up there too at 86. Let's go down the list here. The pen escape is there as well. He got a bunch of 81s, so he's going to be slightly slower. That is not good. And the recovery special is 86, with the finisher being a 91. And he has a little bit more badges here, as he has the unscratched. So in a way, you're going to get some MFP for you grinders out there. Quick winner, those I guess kind of stack for me if you can win your match quick enough. Rebel Rouser, always good to see that, but he's going to need to taunt 3 times, so that's a little bit worse. Going in hot, always going in with some special there. Nice. Merciless Opportunist. He has Sting and Heavy. I don't get that. And Pain Train. And he's a technician. Okay. He also has resiliency. Badges alone, I would probably say he's not bad. Next up, we got Bianca Belair. And she starts off with an 85 at the top as well. Most of these stats, again, are pretty low. This is an underwhelming set of cards, but they're doing it right with the badges. On most, her strike reversal is 84, with the body durability in an arm. The pen escape is 89. Strength is 84. With the recovery, she's going to be a tad slow as well. Her special is 89, with the finisher being a 94. She has Quick Recovery, Rage, Wet Blanket, Born to Fly, Dive Bomber, which ties in perfectly with that, Lionheart, Sting, and Pain Train. Again, where's the heavy, man? I would have took out maybe the Lionheart. You know what? Take out the Rage. Yeah, swap out something of that. But the other two are good for her diving. Wet Blanket I would have raised. I noticed most of them are good with the badges in this, on the higher sets of this, as in Liv being the fastest with the lower tier heavy hitting stats. This one also has resiliency, of course. And last but not least, the reward itself. Gunther, the man of the hour from this past pay-per-view. He has an 85, of course, at the top starting. His arm power for those powerful slaps is a 94. Leg power is a 84. Grapple offense is 84. I did say 94, right? I'm getting a little confused, I'm sorry. Strike reversal is 85. Alright. Arm durability is 84 as well with the grapple reversal. The body durability is at 89, so yeah, he takes the slaps and he dishes them out pretty well. Pen escape is a 94, so he's going to be a pain to take down and pin. Strength is up there at 89, not bad. Of course, he's going to be a little tad slow. His special is at 89 as well. The recovery is at 84, with the finisher being a 94. And wow, look at that. He has even a little bit tad more badges here. Demolition Man, quick winner for the grinders. Slippery Eel was perfect for that pen escape. Wet Blanket, basically stunning them really fast because he has the heavy and sting. You like to see it. And that will keep them at bay from hitting you with a finisher. Endurance, Pain Train, and Merciless Opportunist. Those actually kind of fit really well with him. I wish he would have had maybe Going in Hot. That would have made it the perfect icing on the top of the cake there with some resiliency. I wouldn't mind actually getting lucky to pull this one, but it's going to take us getting all the good ones. Alright guys, as of right now, we're in the token market, and I need to get to the amethyst side, but as you can see, the diamond tier is now out. These are most of the cards you can get out of here. It's basically like the Faction Wars set of new cards. They're not the greatest, but it's something. Get them for your collection. If you manage to get 150 a piece, it's going to be a grind, but 2K is giving out reward challenges to give out tokens, so make sure you do every one you can. And while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and buy the rest of them. This took me a while to get all these tokens, I'm not lying. I know some people are just getting them easily, but still. Alright, so the amethyst tier is unlocked, and for those, if you're just getting here as I am, you might want to get this live as fast as you can. You're going to get some free tokens going through this week, so it's about a good 70. I would say you'd probably get her by the end of the month, so don't worry about it. There you have it. That's the code put in. I'm going to go and get the packs, and we'll start opening up everything and see what we get. Okay, you know I like doing this, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you like traveling around the world, especially to Berlin, well, you might want to get yourself an action pack cosmetic, and this will reward you that if you get this. It is mighty expensive, and I don't think you want to pay for it even traveling out there, because this one is super expensive. I'm just gonna get my regular set and call it a day. We was only able to get 10 of those bad boys, but here we are. Let's open the bonus. This should be our amethyst. Plus that useless free agent card. Let's get the heat out of the way. And I do still need those last 2 rubies, so it would be nice to pull them out of the last 13 here, or 12. Alright, it's time. Let's see what we get. Oh, look at that right off the bat. And it looks like a new animation too. Look at, wow, the one we needed too. Not a big fan of her, but we do need it. So we're gonna be able to get ourselves a pink diamond Dirty Dominic Mysterio later on in the month. Not bad at all. Thank you, 2K gods. All we need is a Sami Zayn and we're good to go. And I'm happy that we're at least getting some new stuff and not just a couple of dupes. And look at that, I got my first pink diamond and it's Kevin Owens. Awesome. I would have been here before. The last packs we opened gave us something out of those. Last three, let's see what we get. Alright, we got a ruby, but I don't think it's one of the ones I need. It gave me Jimmy. Last one. We couldn't clutch it. So that means I'm not going to be able to get the Scott Steiner one, but I'll see what I can do here. Or if not, we'll just wait down the line, and if they do an encore, I can probably get them from the card market. So there you have it. This is everything I've gotten this week. At least we got some heat at the top. She's not the one I basically wanted, but it's the one I needed for a better card that's coming later this month. Again, if you guys have gotten this, be patient, stay tuned for that, and you'll be able to get something really good for your team. Even if you're not a big fan of Dominic himself, he's been killing it in the game and he's been doing pretty well. I'm enjoying his matches as well too. He's a good, as you could say, bad guy. And who doesn't like some bad guys, you know? But if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, wrestling fans, have a good day and peace. Also, it's been a while, so it's good to be back.